Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video we are going to be doing another YASS or pause video where I talk about new releases with you guys and let you know whether I think it is worth your coin or if we should totally forget like it even exists. I love doing these videos. A lot of you guys really enjoy them too, and I'm so excited because of course there are going to be plenty of holiday releases that we are going to be talking about, so I cannot wait to dive in. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay you guys, so as always I have scooted over to make room for the photographs, in which I will pop up on the screen for you guys so that way you can follow along with what I'm chatting about. And of course I'm going to be going off of Trend Moods Instagram. I will link that down below for you guys as to what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm super excited. I'm also sweating like you wouldn't believe. So I need to get started so I can get finished. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the first thing that I see on her page as far as makeup that is brand new, it looks like Colourpop has launched 2 new eyeshadows. There is another, like, it looks like a collection, but I'm just going to talk about the eyeshadow palettes because not all of the collection is posted here. And so right here we have the On a Whimsy pressed powder palette and the Ticket to Dreamland pressed powder palette, both retailing for $18 each. These are 12 pan palettes, it looks like. And I will say the packaging on the front is cute. I do kind of like it. It looks really whimsical, really dreamland. I think they did well with naming the palettes. Like, it's really cute, kind of gives me like princessy vibes, fantasy vibes kind of a thing. The palettes themselves, at least in these photographs, are really underwhelming in my personal opinion. One looks like it pulls a little bit more warm tone, and that would be the Ticket to Dreamland, and the On a Whimsy looks like it's going to pull a little more cool tone based on this photograph. But the palettes are somewhat similar, and I just find them to be very boring. I feel like that's the hard thing with Colourpop. We talk about this all the time, but they put out so much that it's hard to make anything look new at all. And so while they're not bad palettes, I just think if you were someone that has a lot of makeup like myself, you just already have all of this stuff and there's no reason to buy it per se unless you just are a collector and you really want it. So they're not ugly by any means. They're so basic. Like that's the nicest way I know how to put it. So it's going to be a pass for me for sure. I definitely don't need these. So this is the new Too Faced 2 Femme collection. It includes the 2 Femme eyeshadow palette that is 14 shades, the Butterfly blush, I was gonna really stutter there, 6 Heartcore lipsticks, and then a Better Than Sex mascara and a waterproof mascara. First of all, love the packaging. I love it a lot. Butterflies are not like my thing per se. Like, I'm not someone that's like, I love butterflies, but as far as like Too Faced collections go, this looks different than Too Faced. Like, I almost didn't anticipate it to be a Too Faced collection when I initially just like saw it on the screen. So I love the packaging a lot. The eyeshadow palette is actually more than I expected from Too Faced, which I am so pleasantly surprised to see. It looks like they've done kind of like what is it, Huda Beauty, where they have like the little extra crush things in 2 of the shades. And I like that they gave you 2 shades that are like almost like the what you would set down your concealer with or highlight your brow bone, and then that neutral brown shade, that they gave you bigger pan sizes in both of those because naturally those would probably be the 2 shades you would use the most out of the palette. I like the embossing in the palette. I don't actually mind the color story. Is it somewhat basic? Does it kind of fall into the vibes of what we just looked at? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have pinks and browns and things like that, but I do kind of like the pop of the blue and that deeper pink. And I think if you don't have a ton in your collection, like, this could actually be pretty legitimate. Oh my God, bless my heart. I like it. I like the palette a lot. The blush is cute. Probably not something I need, but again, packaging is gorgeous. I love the butterfly embossings in the blush. They look stunning. The Better Than Sex mascara is one that I used to love when I was in college, you guys. I used to wear it all the time. I gotten a ton of comments. I think now it's a mascara that slightly falls short compared to other things on the market. You guys know the Benefit Bad Gal Bang is actually personally my favorite mascara, and I haven't even had it in a while because I've been trying to use up the mascaras I have. And so I don't think that's anything special, but I like that they updated the packaging. So if you're buying the whole collection, it's all going to be kind of the same, which is really nice. And then the lipsticks, they don't really do it for me per se as far as the rest of the collection goes. None of the colors look, you know, spectacular or anything, but honestly, compared to what we've been seeing from Too Faced, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I don't necessarily think that I will get it. I definitely would like to see it in person, but again, it's a step up from some of the other things that we've seen. It's not another chocolate bar. It's not like a holiday spice palette, you know, it's different. So I am happy to see that. And again, packaging is my favorite part from the entire thing. I love the packaging a lot. The Alamar Cosmetics and Disney collection, it's the Encanto. I think I'm pronouncing that right, from that new Disney movie that's coming out. I'm probably butchering it. Guys, I didn't do well in Spanish. Okay, I just did it. But oh my gosh, okay, so the photograph, the initial photograph of the collection really catches my eye. It's very colorful. Maybe is it Encanto? Encanto? God. We're gonna move past my pronunciation. Either way, it catches my eye because I really think they really captured the like essence that all the commercials and previews of the movie that I've seen. I actually can't wait to see the movie. It looks absolutely adorable. And you guys know I'm a Disney freak, and I'm actually really excited to see Alamar Cosmetics collab with Disney. That's huge. They have some really, really great products. I like some of their lippies. Their eyeshadows are really nice, and it's nice to see more of like an indie small brand collabing with someone like Disney. So I'm pretty happy about this. Packaging for me is 10 out of 10 on everything. It looks so cute. Hello, another Colourpop collection, but I had to talk about this one since it's kind of like holiday releases. It's the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Colourpop collection. Okay, first of all, I love all things Christmas. I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay, it's one of the cutest little stinking movies. And I love that it's freaking Rudolph and Clarice on the packaging. That's adorable. Okay, it's 10 out of 10. The snowflake embossings on the lipstick, the glitter red packaging on the lipstick. Stop playing with me. It includes an eyeshadow palette for $24, the Jingle 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 Shimmering Body Powder for $12, couple of Misfits Luxe Gloss Trio for $24. Oh my god. And it's Dolly, Hermione, and Misfit Elephant. So they're the names of the characters. I love that. The lip sets, which is the lip liner and the Luxe lipsticks for $16, or you can get both for $30. They're called I Think You're Cute and There's Always Tomorrow. The Lippy Scrub for $10. The Clarice Lip Mask is also $10. The Humble Bumble Mega Mood Melt Cool Mint Bath Soak. Oh my god, try and say that 3 times fast. That's $9. Has hair clips for $7. The full collection is $120. The PR collection is $125. Pretty good deal. Oh my god, they're so cute. I love all the snowflakes on the packaging. I think the packaging is 10 out of 10. I love it. I love, love, love the packaging. So I'm actually not mad at the eyeshadow palette at all. If you were to ask me like what I would have wanted to see in this prior to me seeing it now, this would kind of been the vibes I would have been looking for. So I actually really do like that. I think they hit the mark well with this one. Okay, so the next thing that I legitimately had no idea about, apparently it's the new beauty line called Pleasing by Harry Styles. So it includes stuff for the nails, so like a polish set, and then skincare. So they have a pearlescent illuminating serum for $35, and then a pleasing pen. It says with a cooling steel rollers to refresh lips and eyes. And honestly, it doesn't feel that random because Harry Styles wears nail polish, so that part I get. I didn't know about the skincare stuff. Like, that seems a little different for me, but I'm not a huge Harry Styles fan, so maybe he really is into skincare, and if so, good for him, because we should all be into skincare. The nail polish, while again, I don't paint my nails, so it's not for me. I like the packaging a lot. It's very unique. It's very different. So I definitely think if you're someone who is really into doing your nails and you're a collector of polishes and all things like that, then I think this would be really interesting for you to try out. Okay, so y'all knew I was gonna have to talk about this, but this is REM Beauty by Ariana Grande. And so you have got quite a few different things. It looks kind of like a couple different eyeshadow palettes, $24 each, lashes for $16, mascaras, different types of mascaras, different types of eyeliners, liquid eyeshadows, kohl liners, highlighter toppers, matte lipsticks, lip stain markers. So she put out a lot of things in kind of one go, which I kind of appreciate because that gives many different people the opportunity to try many different things if maybe not all of the collection really interests them. While looking at it, so just kind of glancing over the product images here, nothing really screams out to me personally. But do I think that it kind of fits Ariana Grande and her brand and her style? Yes. So I can appreciate the fact that like the packaging and everything really does kind of resonate with her. The makeup products looks like things she would wear. Ariana Grande is not known for wearing like really crazy, really intense makeup. She's more of kind of like a natural beauty. Like she wears like lighter shades, some shimmers, winged eyeliner, like that's kind of her jam. And so I think that the collection does look like something that she would wear, and then it does have some pops of color for those who maybe prefer more pops of color. There's nothing in here that like I would like die to have personally, but I think the collection is fitting to her. And so I would, some part of me wants to be like, girl, get it and try it because you know you love her. But if I know it's really not going to be my style, I'm just going to kind of pass. But the collection is really pretty. And if you were someone who prefers more neutral, natural type makeup, I definitely think this was created for you, for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly mention two more things and I'm going to cap it because I don't know how long I've been sitting here chatting. So there is the Marilyn Monroe and Revolution makeup collection. First of all, I want to start by saying I never understand how brands collaborate with people and things that are no longer here. Like, how does that work? I've got questions. The collection does look kindly pretty. I do like these product shots. The packaging is kind of sickening. I will say that. Like each item, like one of the packaging looks like a bunch of like pearls. Other ones like crushed different like glitters or something on the outer packaging. So I really like the packaging. The eyeshadow palette doesn't look bad. I kind of like the embossings. I think the shades are pretty. I don't know what they have to do with Marilyn Monroe. I don't know how much like eyeshadow she wore. I knew, you know, she was really prominent for like a red lip, and maybe I just don't know my pop culture that well. It's like I don't understand the palette or anything. The only thing I will say is like in the original product shot, so of the palette up front, I'm going to trim that and zoom that in for you guys, and I'm going to actually compare it to what looks like a true product shot. The shades look really different, and that's what be sending me over the edge, y'all. Sometimes when you look at anything on social media, is like certain lightings or filters will be put on things that you necessarily wouldn't catch off the bat, and then when you continue to like dive deeper, it don't quite look the same, and you'd be like, well, I thought it looked like this, and no, it don't. So when I see the palette in what appears to be more of its like truer form, I don't get it. Especially that one shadow that looks hot pink, I'm not understanding. Because in the one photo, it definitely looks a little bit more like reddy in undertone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little bit too dramatic. This is going to be a full no for me. I wouldn't need to buy anything. But I do like the packaging. I will say that again. And the last thing that we are going to finish with is the Outer Dimension, I guess, collection from Lunar Beauty. So I actually don't have anything from Lunar Beauty. I have not bought anything. That is Manny MUA's brand, for those of you who don't know. And I had to talk about this because this thing creeps me out. Creeps me out. This, what is it called? It's just the Outer Dimension. That's all it's called. It's, bronzing and brightening powders, and it retails for $49. I hate the face thing on it. It is creeping me out, yo. And I don't know. I like that, I guess, that it's flat, because wasn't it Nikita Dragon who did the face thing where it was like raised and it was like a face on the outside of the palette? That's what it's giving me. It's creeping me out. I absolutely hate it so much. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on anything that I mentioned in this video. As always, I love chatting with you guys. Is there anything that I talked about that you are definitely going to pick up, or if you've already picked it up and tried it out? I would love to know what you think about the products and maybe talk me into getting them. I don't think I need anything, but I really like that Alamar Cosmetics collection, so that's kind of on my radar. So anyways, you guys, that is going to be all. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. As always, if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!